Hello, Taurus. It's Confirmation and Tarot, and I'm back to do a timeless reading. Timeless as in this could be past energy, present, or future energy. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus and Cross Watchers. If you need a personal reading, you can email me at confirmationandtarot@gmail.com. I have also left all of the different type of readings in the description and the PayPal link in the description box below. Of course, you have How Teachable Are You? Soulmate and Courage. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, you have Family and Tribe. Taurus, I feel like there is a soulmate. I don't know why I get some reason that somebody's like kind of scared to admit who their true soulmate is out of fear of what other people think. Like people try to tell you who you should be with or the type of person you should be with, how this person, how the type of person like, you should be with a tall guy or you should be with a short girl. Like people try to tell you who your ideal soulmate is. And I feel like some of you Tauruses out there may not have the courage to come out and admit that there's somebody who you feel like you have a deep spiritual connection with, that somebody is actually your soulmate. Some of you could be taking lessons. I feel like some of you could be finding your voice around this time. Whenever this timeless energy, whenever you watch it, whenever it resonates to you, past, present, future, like somebody is finding their voice. Somebody's finding the courage to really stand up for themselves and not allow others to try and make decisions for them. It could be your family that's, trying to tell you how you should live and what you should be doing and who you should be with. And I finally feel like somebody's finding the courage to be like, this is me. This is who I love. This is what I want to do. This is how I am. This is what I believe in. These are values. Like I feel like somebody's finding the courage to go against tradition. Yeah, like somebody's trying to teach you how to be as an adult. But as an adult, you're your own person. There's still things that, we need to learn as adults. But Taurus, you're your own person. I feel like somebody's really coming into realization of that. Like, I don't care what you think of me. I'm going to be me. Like, you're not trying to live by the family code or, like I feel like you're trying to start your own tradition. Okay, Taurus. I hope that message will hit for somebody. So let's get into the tarot reading. Taurus. 9 of Swords. What's going on? 4 of Wands. You could be stressing probably over this soulmate. Yeah, you want to reunite with someone. Keep in mind that these readings are general. This can be how you feel, or this can be how the person that you're dealing with feels. I'm just going to read it as I see fit, but it can always be reversed. But 9 of Swords, 4 of Wands, 3 of Cups. I feel like you want to reunite with someone who you had a commitment with. Or maybe you're not sure. There's a choice that you have to make between more than one person on who you want to be in a commitment with. Could be dealing with a Libra or another Taurus, a Virgo. I feel like with this being here with the Hermit and the Page of Wands, I feel like there could have been some type of juggling. Somebody could have had more than one option to choose from. And it's like maybe you're stressing Taurus over the fact that you and this person are no longer in communication, because somebody with this Hermit here, I feel like somebody has went silent. And I feel like even though you two aren't in a connection at the moment, that you still want to be able to have a friendship. Like you still want to be able to talk to this person. You still want to be able to just, kick it without all the overly emotional baggage. I said that. You have the 9 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, could be dealing with the Pisces. Uh-oh. Well, the Eight of Wands, but it didn't pop out, so I'm just going to put it back. Four of Swords. And the Eight of Swords. I feel like in the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like, Taurus, that you and this person, like you two were in a commitment. Maybe that they were juggling or you were juggling, however it resonates, but somebody had somebody else. And I feel like even though the relationship didn't work, somebody still wants to be friends, still wants to like take it slow after this heartbreak, after this ending, after this disappointment, and this break in the connection, this break in the bond. And I feel like you two are really it's like you're sitting in different corners. If you have children together, it's like the father's sitting at one end, the mother's sitting at another end, and it's like, okay, go see daddy. Or here, go to your mom. But like without actually really communicating with each other. And so I feel like either you towards the person who you're dealing with, somebody is really stressing over that. Somebody is more focused on work and trying to just throw all, emotions to the side. Like I don't even want to think about it, but somebody is heavily thinking about it. I feel like somebody's waiting for the right time to speak some type of truth, waiting for the right time, I feel like, to bear out their emotions. Because I feel like for some of you still got to deal with this person, especially if you have children. You still have to deal with this person, the Eight of Swords. But you don't, but you do. Like you have to deal with them for the children. So I feel like somebody doesn't even want to communicate for the children. Like maybe your children are too young. And it's like, damn, I wish you just had your own phone, or I wish you could just speak for yourself. Yeah, there was some type of foundation. This is definitely dealing with somebody who has children, like dealing with the child's parent. But for others of you, I feel like you could have been dealing with somebody who was married, but you felt like this person was your soulmate. But it's like, things started to pick up and then they came to a halt. They just stopped. And it's like you can't stop thinking about this person. Like you can't get over them, you can't get them out of your mind. And even though, this is over, it doesn't feel like it's over. Because I feel like your heart is still there. Even though your heart is broken, possibly with the Three of Swords and the Wands, your heart is probably broken to pieces. But it's like your heart, your emotions, your mind is still with this person who you believe is your soulmate. I feel like, looking at this card though, I feel like somebody could have a false soulmate. Like how this guy is, is it transcendent, whatever. But like, it feels like somebody has a false soulmate, and they're not really happy with the person that they're with. Yeah, that somebody's really not happy with the person that they're with, but the person who they want to be with, that situation is already over. Somebody wants to be with their true soulmate, but for some reason they can't. But they're still holding on, like their heart is still open to this person. It's like, but just for some reason, you two can't be together. I feel like because somebody is already in a commitment, already in a relationship that they're not really happy in. With the Nine of Swords and the Four of Wands, they cause them a lot of stress and anxiety and sleepless nights. Somebody probably waits until this person goes to work to go to sleep. Or wait till this person goes to work before you get up. Like, you know what? While we're around each other, I just want to go to bed. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to see you. Don't want to hear you. I'm here with you, but my heart is with somebody else who I can't even get a friendship out of. Like I can't even get a friendship out of them because I'm with you. Let's see this. Let's go deeper into this. Nine of Swords. Well, there you have it. Three of Cups. Yeah, somebody's definitely thinking about somebody else. Nine of Swords. Taurus. Timeless. And the Queen of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. I feel like Taurus, you could be dealing with somebody who's really confident in themselves. Somebody I feel like they're fun, they're down to earth, they can be a really good friend. They can be somebody who's really reliable, somebody who you can come to and bounce your ideas off of. But this person is holding back. I feel like some of you Tauruses or cross watchers, I feel like this person just gone forever, like this is never going to come back. Because you know how this person is, that they don't play no games. When they say they're done, they're done. And right now, I feel like some of you Taurus be in fear that this person is for real. They're done. See this Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles. But there will be some changes. Well, we see that there will be some changes. Yeah, I feel like there's an ending, and I see that here too. That there could be some type of ending in the relationship that you're already in that you're not happy in. Yep, that you're bored and dissatisfied in. Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Swords, Four of Cups, with this Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles. So one of these relationships, I feel like is really the relationship that you're currently in. I feel like that's going to come to an end because you're not happy, you're not satisfied, you're not bored, you're just there. Let's see this Empress. Who is this Empress? The one you want to communicate to. Yeah, the one who you regret. Maybe you two had some really nasty conversations, some really harsh, spiteful conversations, and I feel like somebody regrets that. It could be you, Taurus, or the person who you're dealing with. I'm just going to say Taurus because this is the Taurus reading. The Taurus, I feel like you could regret some of the things that you said to this person, some of the communication that you had with this person. I feel like you could now be starting to regret it. Yeah, you could now be starting to regret it. I feel like because now you see that, the relationship that I'm in, I'm not even happy in this. And I was more happier with the Empress. Even if things weren't perfect. Yeah, I feel like there is some type of cycle changing and coming to an end. I feel like towards what you're going to initiate this change. You have the Wheel of Fortune twice and the World card on top of the Hermit. So towards I feel like you're going deep within to initiate some type of change in your life, but the type of change that you want for the better. I feel like you have to hurt someone in the process though, which could be why you're taking your time, which could be why you're a little hesitant. On the Strength card, yeah. I feel like you want some long-lasting changes, that you're making a firm decision to do something, to end something, or to start something back up. And see this Wheel of the Year, Taurus times. The King of Swords. That's you, Taurus, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're making a logical decision. Like, I feel like you're not thinking with your emotions. You're not really trying to get bottled up or boggled up in your emotions, that you're making a logical decision, Taurus, to give something up, because the Five of Swords, this can represent surrender. The Five of Wands is competition, conflict. I mean, this can be too, but this is surrender. To give something up, to give some type of loyalty that you have to somebody, to really put an end and cut something off. Let's see this Three of Swords. Yep, there it is. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the Devil on top of the Three of Swords. For some of you Tauruses, I feel like that could be like your flaw, your fault, where you move too slow. Like you do that a lot. Like you move really slow when making decisions or making actions, and you might miss something in the process. Sometimes you need to be impulsive when the time calls for it. Not all the time, but when the time calls for it. I feel like those words, you could really just be giving up on something, or you could have gotten your heart broken by somebody who just wasn't good for you. Could be dealing with a Capricorn with this Devil card here, but you could just be dealing with somebody who doesn't really have your best interest at heart. But why I get this energy that you're with somebody who wants to control you? Yeah, for somebody out there, your Taurus is in a relationship with somebody who wants to control them through finances, and it's starting to get to them. see this Ten of Wands. Because I see you giving up something. Death card, Knight of Cups. You're giving up a relationship, yeah, and starting over. Death, Knight of Cups, the Fool. I feel like you're giving up something and starting over. Like you don't even know where the hell you're going. What? It's just, I just got to start over. I'm not happy here. This person could have possibly betrayed you, Taurus. Yep, Chariot. You could be dealing with the Cancer. Taurus, I feel like you're waiting to move forward, though. Whatever is going on, Taurus, you're being really strategic about how you're going to move forward. This sounds familiar. Like you're being really strategic about how you're going to move forward. Maybe there are ways, or maybe you're stuck because this is a stalemate on how to move, how to create this exit. It feels like for yourself. Oh, there it is. Because on top of the Eight of Swords, you have the High Priestess and the Empress. Because you know that you should be with the Empress or somebody who embodies this Empress energy. You have that here too. On top of the Empress up here, you have the Eight of Wands and the Five of Cups, where you regret some type of communication that you have with this person, or there's some regrets and you want to communicate with this person. As I said before, you want at least some type of friendship out of them, but you know how this person is. I feel like this person, this Empress person, is all or nothing. And Taurus, I feel like you're starting to realize that you feel bound to this person, that you could have a really deep spiritual connection with this person, with the High Priestess and the Empress here. It's somebody who you have a really deep spiritual connection with. And you know that with them, they don't play no games. It's all or nothing. And by you knowing this, that you have to give up something, but you're taking your time and planning it on how do you separate yourself from the commitment that you're already in. How do you get out of that with a clean, clear cut? And then back to the overall energy with how teachable are you, soulmate, courage, and family and tribe. And Taurus, I feel like, especially with the where it go, the Hermit, right here. With the Hermit here, there was a lot of lessons that you had to learn. I feel like the universe has been sent you signs, but you weren't really trying to learn it. Maybe you know how Taurus is. You could be stubborn. You could think, I know what's best for me. Shut up. No, I like this person. They're cute. Whatever. They got money. Boom. And then it's like, you know what? I'm not happy with this person at all. Maybe your soulmate is somebody who really differs from what your family is used to, what they think you should have. But I feel like the person who they probably wanted you to be with is not who you really want to be with, or who you feel like you have this deep spiritual connection with. With this Empress here, who you are still stuck on, who you're still in love with. Yeah, you could have children with this person. So I really feel like your intuition is telling you should be with the person, whoever is taking on this Empress energy. One more card. Just one more. Three of Cups. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, again, you have the Hermit. You have a lot of repeating cards, Taurus. To me, when the cards repeat themselves a lot, it's a major message for a group of Tauruses. But I feel like Taurus, you know deep down that you should reunite with this person, that you should reconcile with this person who you are cut off with. I feel like this is mainly for the Tauruses who are in a relationship with somebody who they're not happy with. Maybe it's a person who has this Empress, Queen of Wands energy. They found out. They let you go, and it's like, damn, now we can't even be friends. I can't even, just talk to you about how they went. I feel like you really miss them, especially with this Five of Cups here. Like you really miss them, and you want to reconcile. But Taurus, you know that with this person, all or nothing, that they're not going for that friends with benefits type of situation. They're not. I don't feel like this person is like that. By the Empress being here to represent this person, I feel like this person knows their worth. They know they can do better. They know they can have anybody that they want. They know that they can find another you if they really wanted to. And so I feel like you know that too. And that's why you're in deep thought, damn, I gotta hurry up and get out of this relationship and reconcile with the Empress. Or I keep saying the Empress, the person who carries this Empress energy. Okay, Taurus, I hope that this helps somebody. This is a timeless. If it resonates, it resonates. If not, then you can check out other videos and find the message that is for you. If you need a personal reading, it's confirmationtarot@gmail.com or check out the description box below. Thanks for watching. Bye.